Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to another video with your girl, Shyvonne. Welcome back, and thank you so much for joining me for another video. I appreciate it. I hope y'all are all doing well. I hope y'all all are warm, depending on where you're at, of course. Here, the kids actually had a snow day. We got some snow. It was cold. I did not go outside except to go and walk the dog. That is it. That is it. That is all. In and out. I mean, like literally in and out, or out and in, however you want to put it. So I am back. So I worked on, or the past couple of days, I have been working on finishing up decorating for the living room, the dining room, the kitchen. I am almost done, not quite done yet, because of course we've been running around and doing a few things, of course, enjoying this little break that we had. And so, yeah, but I'm almost done, and I wanted to give you the full living room. I'm about 96% done with the living room. There's a few more things I want to bring up from the basement, but I need my son to kind of be my support and help me with that. The dining room is about 50% done, and the kitchen is about 98% done. And last but not least, I am going to decorate the entryway hallway as well as the upstairs bathroom. I'll get those done, eventually. We're getting there. We're getting there. Anyway, I am just showing you that I have these little hooks that I picked up. I cannot remember where I got them from. For some reason, I want to say Home Goods, but I'm honestly not sure. And I only put up 6 hooks for my 6 kids. I did not put up my stocking this year. I don't need to. It's perfectly fine. So I put those up, and they just go on your mantle, and you can hook your stockings on, which I'll show you in a moment how to do that. Now, you can bend them, because when I first put them on, they were a little tight, and they did pull off a little bit of paint on the mantle, but I'm going to do some touch-ups on the mantle to fix that. It's not a big deal. But other than that, they were very inexpensive, and I like how it just sits kind of flush under the garland and everything on the mantle. So I'm also going to be putting some bells and some different bulbs and different things on the mantle to kind of give it that pop. And of course, you always want to have lighting. Now, I believe I got the lighting probably from, I want to say I got it from Family Dollar or Walmart. I'm not sure, but I don't think I paid more than probably $8 for the lighting. Very, very inexpensive. So, and all I do is, I actually didn't even need to change the batteries this year, but yeah, it just takes 2 AA batteries. I turn them on, when it starts to get a little darker at night, and then I turn them off, and it's perfectly fine. It just gives you that little ambiance, and it's perfect for when we're doing like a movie night or something like that. We can just have the mantle kind of lit up. So today's daily affirmation goes, I release the fear of starting over. Every ending in my life is simply a doorway to a better beginning. I carry wisdom from what I've walked through and faith for what's ahead. I'm not behind. I am exactly where God needs me to be. Dear God, thank you for reminding me that endings are not failures, but redirections. When I feel lost, help me see the new path you're creating. Strengthen my heart to trust that nothing wasted will be forgotten in your plan. Fill me with courage, peace, and expectancy for the blessings to come. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. I really hope y'all got something out of that. I know I totally did, okay? A lot of people have a fear of starting over. Oh, I don't want to break up with the gentleman or the person. We've been together for this amount of time. I don't want to leave my job because, I've been here for this amount of time or whatever. I don't want to move. I know this area, or whatever the case may be. The fear of starting over is real, and I totally get that. But remember that every ending is simply a doorway to a better beginning. Okay? If you lose your job, there is a better one coming. If a relationship ends, there is a better one coming. Okay? A better situation is coming, and it is okay to start over. It really is. I have to tell myself that too. I really do. And I have to remind myself that, endings are not failures. Like my marriage ending. It's not a failure. I know some people may think of it that way, but it is what it is. We had 20 years. We actually had 24 years together, basically 23 and a half years together. And, I don't look at it as a failure. I did what I could. I'm sure he did what he could, or whatever the case may be. And it's a new beginning for him, a new beginning for me, a new beginning for our kids. You just have to look at it. You have to find the positive in things. You have to find the positive. And again, fill me with courage, peace, and expectancy for the blessings to come. They are coming. God has a plan for us, better than we could ever plan out ourselves. Better, much better. So I really hope y'all got something out of that. A lot of the items that I'm using to decorate the living room and the dining room and the kitchen, I've said this before. Y'all know I have a lot of decor. It's not a secret. I did buy a few new things. You saw that in the previous video where I bought a couple ribbon. I bought the new sign that's up there right now with the bow. And yeah, just a few things. But again, I remember my first apartment. I moved out and I told you, I bought like a $20 tree. I bought some dollar ornaments, and I had like a simple little, probably like $5 or $6 tree skirt. When I tell you, that tree made me so happy. My daughter was so happy. It was the cutest little tree ever. It was so cute. It was perfect for us. You have to do what is in your means, within your budget, what makes you happy. You can do that. If you want to purchase a couple things, give yourself a budget. Like, you know what? I'm only going to spend $20 or $30. You know what I mean? Like $5 or $6 for the kitchen, and then another $10 or $15 for the living room. And then maybe I'll do something in the dining room if I have a dining room or whatever. You can do that, and that's okay. And also you can wait until everything goes on clearance, which it will. And you can purchase a few things and just put it to the side. You can do that. I'm telling you, it works. It works. And also, one of the things that I am trying to do this year, which I've already started planning it out, is a lot of activities and memories. So yes, I did do a little bit of shopping over the weekend. And when I say a little bit, I mean literally a little bit. Everything is so expensive. But I did got a few things for the kids. And, putting those up and everything. But my thing is experiences. And so I'm trying to budget that and make sure that we can do, just a couple, maybe three things. The weekends are short. And then, of course, the kids have school and all of that. But I'm trying my best to do things. And then on top of that, I want to spend time with my friends and family without my kids, too. You know what I mean? Like do some adult things. And I'm also volunteering to help people that are less fortunate. So I'm doing that as well. So yeah, it's going to be a busy December, and I'm looking forward to it in every way, shape, and form. Like I want to do things for others. I want to make some memories. I want to just be happy and enjoy this season. And it's not all about spending and what can I buy for someone. Even if I buy, I don't want to tell too much, but like for a Yana and G, I bought them one thing, and then I'm probably going to give them some money with a card and call it a day. Like I'm not going all out. I bought little Chris 2 things so far, and I'm probably going to give him some money, something like that. So yeah, and then that's all I'm going to say, because my kids' friends and stuff be watching the videos, and I don't want them to be telling everything. So I'm going to finish decorating the living room. We're almost done. And I think it turned out really, really well. I'm very happy about it. I think it looks nice. And again, I kept my blue and white up because that's just the norm in my house. And I did tell y'all I do need to do a couple little touch-ups around the house with the paint and stuff and such. So I did go to Home Depot. I got some more paint because I had to get another little sample kit because I dropped the last one. I told y'all that. I dropped the last one, so I had to get another little sample kit. So I do need to touch up that spot by the window as well as a few other spots in the living room and dining room. So beautiful people, I am participating in the winter restoration series, right? I'm gonna leave all the information down in the description box for you. I'm going to also do like a YouTube short to tell you more about it, but I am going to leave it linked down below if you want to sign up. So it's on Sundays, right? So I participated in the first one this past Sunday. We did some yoga. It was really nice, very relaxing, very calming. I really liked it. But at the end, we talked about some different things. And one of the questions was, are you a self-saboteur? Right? And I raised my hand. Yes, I am. I am a self-saboteur. And just in case you're thinking like, what is that? It's more common than people will admit. Okay. Basically, I feel like I sabotage things that are good for me. Okay. But I was looking it up and it says, why do people self-sabotage? And help me understand like why. Like I feel like some things I get blessings and I'm like, why me? Or I do things because I feel like if I mess up, I'm going to be looked at differently or whatever. So I think I do things to mess up a good thing for me. Does that make sense? So for example, protection from disappointment. That's what I'm trying to say. So if I ruin it first, it can't hurt me. And I don't want to do that. I want to do the best I can do. I want to be the best I can be. I want to make people proud. Like I thrive off of people saying good job. I'm one of those people like, you did a really good job. I thrive off of that. Or I'm really proud of you. Like I like to hear that. Or that looks really nice. I like to hear that. Some people don't, some people do. And then also I have the fear of success. Like if I succeed, more will be demanded of me. And am I ready for that? Can I really do that? So my sister asked me, she was like, put a call to action out and tell people that you want to decorate their homes, which I do. But I'm like, then what if I decorate somebody's house and they don't like it? Can I really decorate somebody's house? Can I really go in and do, make their space amazing and give them that feeling that I have when I decorate? You know what I mean? Like if I succeed, will more of me be demanded? Can I meet those expectations? That's crazy. Of course, there's always that low self-worth. Deep down, you don't believe you deserve good things. You may unconsciously undermine them. Good things aren't for people like me. And that is so sad. I mean, that is really sad. It makes me want to cry. I'm not even lying. Being uncomfortable with stability. If chaos or inconsistency was normal in your upbringing, stability can feel unsafe or unfamiliar. The brain tends to recreate what it knows, even if it's not good. Wow. Perfectionism. That's me again. Perfectionists often procrastinate. They avoid starting or abandon things because the pressure to be perfect becomes unbearable. Again, another truth. Difficulty tolerating positive emotions. Strange but real. Happiness, closeness, or success can trigger anxiety if you're not used to them. You may sabotage to relieve that anxiety. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. And again, this is why therapy is a must. Lack of emotional regulation tools. Sometimes it's not deep trauma, just missing skills like managing stress, handling conflict, coping with uncertainty. Without tools, self-sabotage becomes the default coping strategy. Okay? So instead of asking, why am I a self-saboteur? You want to ask, what is self-sabotage protecting me from? There's always a need being met, just in a harmful way, basically. So, I don't know. It just made me think like, dang, why are you self-sabotaging the positive things that are happening in your life? And I feel like the positive things, like something non-positive, is right around the corner. I got to work on that. But let me know. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you believe you're a self-saboteur. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. I'm trying to be more aware of everything that's going on with me and being in my head. Sometimes I'm so much in my head that it's crazy. It's scary a little bit. So that's why I like to do things for others and, keep myself busy so that I don't focus on the negative and myself and, what coulda, shoulda, and woulda type of thing. I like to, I want to focus on somebody else and help them and make them happy. That makes me happy. That brings me joy. So now I'm just fixing the pillows. I was trying to decide which pillows I was going to keep and if I wanted to get some more pillow covers, but I really didn't, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to put out like 3 or 4 pillows a piece, which is more than enough. Now the red pillow covers, I bought those off of Amazon, and also the pink and red and green tree pillows, I got those off of Amazon. I also got 2 Santa pillows. I can't remember where I bought them from, but it was probably from like Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshall, somewhere like that. And yes, I kept them because I love Santa. Like, I love the whole concept of Santa. I think it's just cute. It's fun. It's childlike. It brings, excitement and joy. We all know. I'm not even going to say it, but come on now. I think it's cute. And y'all know I love Santas. I have them all around my house when it's Christmas time. I have a bunch of Santas. I don't like saying like black Santa and white Santa. I have a bunch of Santas, okay? And I need to put up some more when I finish decorating the dining room because it just makes me happy. So yes, I kept those pillows on the couch. And even though like, I feel like a lot of people are doing black and white or, like very neutral houses for Christmas. I keep thinking like, yay, maybe I'll do that. But I really like the color. I love color. It makes me happy. I love color. So I'm sticking with this pink and red. I'm going to rock it till the wheels fall off. No, I'm playing. I probably will change it up next year because I've had it for 2 years in a row. We'll see, because I am just thoroughly in love with this pink and red, guys. I really am. I never thought I would be like I did pink before in my other home, but I'm thoroughly in love with this pink and red. So I'm going to give you a quick glimpse, not a quick glimpse, but I'm going to show you how everything looks. And I really hope y'all love it. I really do. So beautiful people, the living room is decorated. I have a few more things that I want to bring up from downstairs in the basement. I'll get to that. But right now it is decorated and I love it. I love how I still incorporated the blue. Of course, my colors this year is pink and red and gold. Y'all know we got to incorporate the gold. I love it. And then also some green because, green is just in the tree. It just is. I need to bring up my red candles. We'll get to that. Our elves came back. We have 2 elves. One is in here in the living room. One is in the dining room for now. But yeah, we also have our tree. We have 2 tall trees right here. We also have our nutcracker that I painted last year. I will try to link a video for that down below so that you can see. I think I got that nutcracker from Burlington, if I'm not mistaken. I do have some pillow covers on. And yeah, let me show you. This is my favorite piece of decor right here. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I love it. Look at the close-up. The detail is so amazing. Got that from Hobby Lobby. It was originally $40. I got it for $20, I think 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have our Santa pillows. We have that one, and we also have that one. Yes, freaking love them so much. I still have a few projects that I need to do around the house. We're gonna get to those. I don't wanna take on a big project right now, right before Christmas. But there's enough room to walk. There's enough room for all of that. I know people had questions about that, but there is definitely enough room for walking. And the cats, they do mess with my tree every now and again. I don't really care, to be honest with you, as long as they don't knock it down. Like, you know, there's only so much that a girl can do. But here is, I got this tree on clearance from Target. They do still have them. They have them in a couple colors. I need to fluff it out some more, but I don't really feel like it right now. So, but yeah, this is the living room. I love every single bit of it. I really do. I am just very happy with how things are looking. So now I'm going to focus on the dining room. I'm almost done with the dining room. And then we're going to finish up the coffee bar station. We're getting there, but I really hope y'all enjoyed the video. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all so much for all of y'all kind, beautiful comments. I love y'all to the moon and back, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, and happy holidays.